Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to draw and name a particular type of champion character. They'll be equipped with two tools, a pen for drawing and a thick marker for coloring in. Once a character is drawn and named, it can be submitted. The timer's been set. Off we go. Seconds remain. Players need to name their character. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the underdogs because their creators will see who they're competing against, but not what the contest will be. So they must analyze their opponent's unique skill set to create what they hope is a worthy challenger. Let's see the drama unfold. "20-second warning, name those characters." It's time for the main event. Here comes our first Brave Warrior. And in this corner we've got... These two will battle to see who is the champion of dunking. This might be over. Is that all she wrote? Look at that hang time. In this corner, we've got... They'll be facing off against... We'll decide once and for all who is the champion of this player's secret crush. Are they down for the count? Some extra cash goes to the underdog. Prepare to swoon. Now entering the ring. And opposing them will be... One of them will be crowned the champion of Margaritaville. They got him on the ropes. Ouch. Parrot heads for life. Next up, it'll be versus... These two are facing off to see who is the champion of mommy issues. Please, just put it out of its misery. Deep-seated trauma for the win. Here are the scores as we head into halftime. 20-second warning. Name those characters. "20 seconds remain. Players need to name their character." It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Let's start things off with our first two fighters. One of them will be a champion of being uptight. Oh, that might do it. It's not over yet. Here's the next title up for grabs. The champion of the International Conference on Accounting. Will the trainers keep their characters or swap out? They're tagging out. Can they build on this momentum? Nothing can stop these two. Two new fighters enter the ring. You will decide who is the champion of introverts. We'll declare a winner after this next match. The champion of setting things on fire. The trainers have a decision to make. Sweet mercy! This, folks, is what a hero looks like. Here's our next matchup. Who is the champion of stage fright? Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. This next contest could swing things. The champion pelted with rotten tomatoes. They're going for Will the players tag out? Let's find out. Bam! Right in the face. There's no I in Team Kids, only in Kids. It's time for our next bout. You will decide who is the champion of the Ivy League. It's getting ugly. It all comes down to this next match. The champion of Do You Know Who My Dad Is? What will the trainers do? Let's see. They're slaying in character. Team for the ages. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner. Welcome to the Scrolliseum. These talented trainers are about to face off to see who's the best at creating champion characters with unusual skills. Will the underdogs take down the heavy favorites? It's time to get champed up. In this first step, the trainers will be prompted to It's time to name those characters. The trainers are now moving on to creating a challenger. These characters will be the Name those characters. It's time for the main event. Here comes our first opponent. Versus, one of them will walk out as the champion of being exhausting. This one's just about over. We're witnessing greatness. Some extra cash goes to the underdog. You're literally too much. Moving on, we've got versus. Only one of them can be the champion of bad omens. Ouch. The ref just needs to call it. Just like an ad for yard sales, that's a bad sign. Make way for versus. These two are competing to be the champion of the deep sea. Oh, the humanity! Absolutely terrifying! Here's our next competitor. Versus, one of them will walk out as the champion of this player in 20 years. Wave the white flag. This one appears to be over. This might be over. Aged like a fine wine. And that takes us to halftime. Here are the scores. Name those characters. It's time to name those characters. It's the second half, which means it's time for the tag teams. Each matchup will include a surprise contest where players can tag out their characters. The bonus points are doubled and votes for both contests will be cumulative. Here are the next two fighters. One of them will be the champion of the Hootenanny. It's a Dramageddon. Now they'll be battling for this title. The champion of going down in a blaze of glory. It's decision time. This is pure pandemonium. The tides are turning. Now that there is teamwork, folks. Moving on. You will decide who is champion of travel. Here's the next contest. Champion of talking your ear off at a party. Here we go. Here come the reinforcements. Welcome to Slamtown. What a Herculean effort. Up next, who is the champion of new mascots? This is tough to watch. Well, no other way to say it, it's a bloodbath. Now it's time to determine the champion of haunting your dreams tonight. What will the trainers do? Holy smokes, I didn't see that coming. That was below the belt. This is getting interesting. I dare you to name a more iconic duo. Moving on. You will decide who is the champion of hoity-toity. Get in the car, it's about over. Here's the next title. The champion of insider trading. It's decision time. It's a whole new fight. Get the ice pack ready. I would hate to be on the receiving end of that blow. Their chemistry is off the charts. Okay, folks, that was the final match. The judges are tallying the final scores, and we have a winner!
And we're a go for Quiplash 3, the Kingdom of Inside Jokes. I'm your host, Schmitty, the game show host you flushed down the toilet as a kid. Surprise! Didn't make it in the game and want to be heard? Put in that room code and vote in the audience. Ready or not, it's round 1. You're going to see 2 prompts on your device. Answer each one with a brilliant response. Soon you'll go up against another player's answers while everyone else votes for their favorite. Oh yes, points. You score points based on the percentage of voters who like your answers. Clear enough? Sure hope so. Let's go. You're almost out of time. Don't forget your safety quips. So, how do you think you did? Let's see. And the first prompt is, what obscure cryptid monster stalks the streets of Cleveland, Ohio? Pick a winner. Let's keep it going. A bribe? Is it a bribe to give a federal judge blank? And now it's time to vote for your favorite. Next we have, what secret is your left hand keeping from your right hand? Time to pick the one you like best. All right, check this out. What every woman is hiding under her bangs. Decisions, decisions. Choose your favorite. Round one is in the books. Let's see how the scoring shakes out. Time for round two, where the prompts are crazier and the points are doublier. Go! What do you say, shall we? Let's set it off with serious question. Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? Next on the docket, the best way to keep someone from sitting next to you on a bus. And now pick your favorite. Oh yeah, the oldest trick in the book. Doesn't work on airplanes though, believe me, I've tried. Without further ado, what you never want to hear after the words, "Don't worry." All right, choose your favorite. Okay, what's next? A comic book crossover you'd pay way too much money to see in a theater. Here's the fun part. Pick your favorite quip. All right, let's put a cap on round two and see those scores. right up to Quiplash, a final round stuffed to the gills with points. You'll each get a prompt that needs 3 separate responses. Okay, player 2 looks a little freaked, but you'll do great. Let's get thrippin'. So you've totally read the Bible, huh? Then name 3 characters from it. Okay, choose your favorite. Three terrifying things to stumble across in the woods. Okay, everybody, pick your favorite quip. I guess this is really happening. Let's see the final scores. You have arrived. This is Quiplash 3. The Quips Take Manhattan. I'm Schmitty, and I'm trying to figure out which one of you will snort laugh. Don't look now, but it's round 1. You're going to get points based on the percentage of votes you get, so don't hold back. Time's running out. Okay, just need a second to write down your entries. There really has to be a better way to do. Let's have a look. And we start with a terrible thing to discover: squirrels burying in your yard. It's choosing time. And now, who's really America's sweetheart? Half of winning this game is just showing up. Here's some points. Let's see the next one. The best part about living in a sewer. We've got a no-show. Well, more points for you. And next is, it should be illegal to put blank in a buffet. Now it gets real. Pick your favorite. You survived round one, but can you survive the scoreboard? I hope you shook off the nerves, because it gets real in round two. The prompts are more demanding, so I've doubled the points. You're running out of time. Don't be afraid to use a safety quip. Okay, that's time. Now let's see who writes best on a deadline. All right, no time like the present. At the front of the line is Poets Be Like. Make your vote count. Next, Haunted House rules. 1, do not touch the actors. 2, blank. Well, there's some easy points. Moving right along, it would be devastating to have a caricature artist draw you blank. Never turn down free points is what I always say. Next up, Euclid's smartest invention was geometry. His stupidest invention was blank. All right, vote for the one you like best. Goodbye, round two, and hello, scores. Prepare yourself for Whiplash, a no-holds-barred quipaganza. I'm ready if you are. The 3 things you have to do as Darth Vader's intern. Wow, enjoy the freebie. 3 things a robot will need to master before they can be human. All right, people, it's voting time. You rocked it! But did you rock the scoreboard?